Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to make a strop for sharpening knives or razor blades. After you sharpen a knife with your standard metal or stone, a lot of times you'll have little micro burrs here on the blade. And so it's nice to be able to get rid of those and make it extra sharp. And you do that by taking a piece of leather. And so if you get any type of leather really, you want to make sure you don't get something that's too fuzzy here. And this side is the side we won't be using. So you want a little bit of coarseness, but you don't want too fuzzy. Anyway, so this is a pretty good piece of leather I got at Hobby Lobby for a couple bucks. And so what you do is you end up just getting rid of the burrs by going in opposite directions after applying some rubbing compound. But first we will go about putting this to this, and it's really not that hard at all. So first what I'm going to do is sand this down. This is just a piece of cherry. I like cherry just because it's super hard, and so we can polish it and it gets a really nice glass finish to it. And then when we oil it up, it'll make it look really nice. And I really liked these little pits here. I don't know if they're from worms or just the tree, but I liked how they looked. So I chose this one at Home Depot and cut a foot off. And so now I'm just going to sand it a little bit down, pick my side that I like better. I think I like this side better, so I'm going to have this side, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have this side down. So this will all just be covered up. And I like that there. And then you'll be able to see that at the bottom. So I'm going to take this and just sand it down, all the corners, nice and rounded and smooth. I'll take some 150 and then I've got some 400 that I'll take with an electric sander, and I'll get those done off camera and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so we're back. I just sanded this down with the electric sander, just went over all the edges and then the corners just to kind of round them off just a hair so they're not so sharp. I didn't bother to sand this part right here just because that's the part where I'm going to be gluing, and with it being a little bit more rough, we can have the epoxy stick just a little bit better. And this leather is just the size, it fits perfectly over this board. If not, you just need to give it a little trim, no big deal. And we're good to glue. So all you're gonna need is something to mix your epoxy with, and I just got this epoxy from Harbor Freight. And then one thing I'm gonna do just to help, I'm gonna mix the epoxy just right on here. I'm gonna put some tape here just so that I don't go over into the wood. That way I can just mix it and then just kind of go right up to that tape line and then peel that tape right off. Just try and eyeball the right amount. I have to add more. And this sets pretty quickly, so I'm going to be fairly quick in mixing this up. Make sure you get all the edges so that your leather doesn't lift up. It looks like that was pretty perfect on the glue. Then I'm just going to give it a quick little swipe like that. Get rid of that one. Try not to get it down the edge. And that should be good. I can just take this tape off, get rid of that. So that is it. We'll just let that cure up and then I'll be back and I'll show you how to apply some rubbing compound on there, and we'll also add some oil for the wood to make it look nice. And alright, so we've let that cure up. We got a little bit of glue down here, so we can just take a little bit of sandpaper and get rid of that. So this is what gives the extra edge to the knife, just to give you that sharpest edge possible on that knife. This is just rubbing compound. You can get this at Harbor Freight, Lowe's, Home Depot. It's used for polishing jewelry. So we want to use the same thing. I like the green. There's other colors. There's red, blue, I think there's gray and white, black. I like the green. I've used it many times before. I use it in my job as well. But you just want to get some of this on here. All the way to the edge. You don't want to coat it too much, because we do want the leather to be able to do its job by removing those burrs on the blade. And so if we have too much of it, it'll just kind of build up and get gummy. And you really don't have to add this on here all that often. And if you're sharpening every single day, you might, but and I'm just barely pressing. Just kind of smooth it out. Alright, and all you have to do is go in this direction. Do not go in the standard direction that you would for sharpening on a whetstone. Always go away from you so that the blade can rub against the leather. If not, you're going to cut right into your leather. If you happen to do that, you'll get some edges that lift up. Just go ahead and take a really sharp razor or knife and just kind of slightly curve or cut those off, so that you get a nice curve in the leather instead of a rigid edge. And so, yep, this is how you do it. And you're just gonna want to feel for that lip right on the edge of the knife. You'll feel that this doesn't really do much, and then you'll feel as you go too much, it starts to grab too much. So just start out more flat and then work your way until you get to that right spot. Take some time, take some practice, take some talent. But you'll quickly catch on to it, and you can use both sides.
And that is nice and sharp.
Let's see, what do I have to cut? Perfectly sharp. And so that's basically all we need to do. The only thing that's left really is to give it some oil, bring out some shine in that beautiful cherry wood. So I'm just gonna get some of this and liberally put that on. This is just some feed and wax polish and conditioner. I'm just going to put that in there with my finger. Look how nice that brings up the grain. Of each piece of wood. Get the top here, set it like that. The other end's not touching anything. Get rid of that. Don't need those anymore. And we are done. thanks for watching, and if you decide to make your own, if you have any questions, let me know.